Notice on the screen I have a copy of my iPad. That's because I turned on the AirPlay. This is how I did it. On the iPad, I used a 4-finger swipe to pull up so I could see the bottom home row. I swipe over to the right, and now that shows me my controls. I click on the AirPlay button, and I turn on that I want my computer to mirror what is on my iPad. So while I'm doing things on my iPad, I can do the screencast on the computer. That's why I turned on Castanelli laptop with mirroring on. Okay, so that's how we get the screencast ready to go. So now what I can do is I could open up any app here that is on my computer, on my iPad, and show it to you and make the screencast so that you could learn how to do it. So for example, if I come in here to my folder that has all my Google apps in there, and I go to Google Drive, you'll notice that up here you'll see in a minute all my different files, and I'm going to use the search button, and I'm going to look through all my Google Drive files, and I am looking for any file that I named iPad. And so when you put the search in the search terms, it will go through your drive and it will pull up all these various different documents that you have. So if I want to show you, one of the files that I've done, so what I clicked on is the iPad apps for in-service, and what's happening sometimes during a screencast, which you need to understand, is that even though it's displayed on my iPad right now, there might be a little bit of a lag in there. So you need to figure out how you're going to deal with that in the screencast. So now that I have my spreadsheet open, I can scroll through it and I can show you, what I wanted to show you. You have full functionality here, so I clicked on another tab and showed the next sheet. It's always a good idea because people can't see you actually clicking on things to tell them what you're doing. And so now I can close out of this Google Drive app, and now I'm back to my regular iPad. And so it's very easy for you to create a screencast for your students, showing them how to use whatever app that you plan on doing it in the class. I do highly recommend that you practice and you rehearse your screencast a few times, because even though the items might show up quickly on your iPad, they may not necessarily work the same way on your when you're doing the screencast, because a lot of times there is a little bit lag. So give it a try and tell me how it goes.